This Tuesday, President Donald Trump's director of social media issued a statement in which he said that ex-Democrat presidential candidate Hillary Clinton's concession phone call. We are about to learn about the intimate moments of her defeat in the 2016 presidential election. This move comes on the 6-month anniversary of Hillary Clinton's defeat in the 2016 election. Dan Scavino tweeted the following screen grab from Kellyanne Conway's phone. It shows Huma Abedin at 2:30 in the morning on November 9. Screenshot via @Kellyanne Polls cell phone of Huma's call at 2:30 am. 6 months ago. I have on video and will share that in the near future. pic.twitter.com/mz208xxwq, Dan Scavino Jr., @Dan Scavino, May 9, 2017, screenshot via Conway's cell phone of Huma's call at 2:30 am, Eastern Time. 6 months ago. I have on video and will share that in the near future, Scavino tweeted. Conway responded to the tweet on Tuesday and doubled down on awesome. #memories. Hey, @Dan Scavino, has everyone accepted the election results yet? https://t.co/po0tv, Kellyanne Conway, @Kellyanne Polls, May 9, 2017, she told Yahoo News that Hillary Clinton gave her concession to Trump after she spoke to Abedin. Conway said, "Aren't you asking the wrong POTUS candidate movement? What do you think of this? Share your opinion." Boycott. Ellen DeGeneres just said something terrible to President Trump. Millions of Americans shocked. Liberal host Ellen DeGeneres said something that is not so smart during an interview she had with Matt Lauer from NBC. She talked about a lot of things. One of those things were her sexual orientation and pranking skills, and also President Donald Trump. Although the other things she said made fair sense, her talking about Trump went sideways after Ellen confessed she would never invite Trump on her show because he's against everything that I stand for. As per Fox News, Ellen DeGeneres was quite open about her support for losing candidate, Hillary Clinton, and her love for the Obamas, which she often had on the show. Ellen also spoke on how she and Trump initially met. "I don't know him," she said before adding, I know him from Celebrity Apprentice because when we first started the show, I think season 1 or 2, we went out there and we filmed something with him, and so I flew in his helicopter and did a bit with him. So I knew him then, but I have not spoken to him since he's run for president or become president. What do you think of this? Share your Chelsea Clinton and her husband just made a sad announcement. Wow. The corrupt house of Clinton has been shutting down rather than waiting until Washington, D.C.'s new sheriff, Donald Trump, has an opportunity to take a wrecking ball to it. Yesterday we learned that Mark Mrczynski, Chelsea Clinton's husband, shut down his Eagle Vale Partners hedge fund following Hillary Clinton's loss in the presidential election to Donald Trump. Mrczynski founded the hedge fund in 2011 with the backing Goldman Sachs CEO Lloyd Blankfein. Clearly, Mrczynski and Blankfein sought to leverage their intimate relationship with the Secretary of State, and the person they thought would be the future president, to place their investment bets before Hillary Clinton announced her policies publicly. High-risk, high-reward investments, such as those hedge funds make, are exponentially more profitable when the risk has been eliminated or at least mitigated through insider knowledge. This comes less than a month after the Washington Times reported that the Clinton Global Initiative has terminated 22 employees and will soon become another casualty of the 2016 election season. CGI, which opened in 2005, will officially close April 15, 2017. Paperwork filed with the New York Department of Labor January 12 confirmed the discontinuation, along with the termination of 22 employees. The Clinton Global Initiative served as Bill and Hillary's personal piggy bank for laundering monetary payments from foreign governments and corrupted business persons seeking influence from the former Secretary of State. There's still the troubling exploitation of the Haitian people by the Clintons and their criminally motivated partners that need to be addressed, but Jeff Sessions has only sworn in as Attorney General an hour ago, so let's give him a few days to see how this plays out. Candidate Trump promised to drain the swamp, but it appears to be draining itself. The only question still remaining as far as the Clintons are concerned is whether the new Attorney General will allow indictments to be filed against them and their cronies. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. One White House reporter tried to embarrass Huckabee's daughter, then got an awful taste of reality. Video. After Sean Spicer took the day off, Sarah Huckabee Sanders took his place to attend the daily press briefing. This is not the first time Sanders replaced Spicer, but today she proved why President Trump has a lot of trust in her. Just one day after Trump fired James Comey, the liberal White House reporters thought they would embarrass her today, but they had another thing coming. After this reporter tried to embarrass her by listing everything the Democrats are saying about Trump firing Comey. You can see that in the video here. If Hillary Clinton had won the election, which thank God she didn't, but if she had, she would have fired Comey immediately, and the very Democrats that are criticizing the president today would be dancing in the streets celebrating. So it's just, I think, the purest form of hypocrisy. Right after firing James Comey, Trump went and devastated Chuck Schumer with something massive. Donald Trump has been on fire these last few days. The biggest of all is when he terminated FBI Director James Comey for lying to Congress. Of course, Chuck Schumer tried to get in front of it and make a whole conspiracy. He actually made it seem like Trump fired Comey to cover for himself. That's when President Trump got out his phone and blasted Senator Schumer with the one thing he hates: the truth. The president tweeted, crying. Chuck Schumer stated recently, "I do not have confidence in him, James Comey, any longer." Then acts so indignant. # swamp. What Donald Trump is talking about is the fact that Schumer demanded Comey's firing during the election. Then when Trump actually did fire him, the senator came out publicly and said, "Why did it happen today?" We know the FBI had been looking into whether the Trump campaign colluded with the Russians, a very serious offense. Were these investigations getting too close to home for the president? Wow, pretty bold statement coming from a man who back in November told Bloomberg, "I do not have confidence in him, FBI Director Comey, any longer." This looks to me like another classic case of partisan politics. When it's Hillary Clinton on the line, James Comey needs to be dropped. When it's a Republican in trouble, Comey somehow becomes Schumer's personal superhero. We gotta get this shared out to all the Trump supporters to set the record straight once and for all. We can also comment Chuck Schumer resign. Instant karma. Rhino Lindsey Graham received the worst news of his life. Senator Lindsey Graham can't seem to calm down after President Donald Trump beat him in the presidential campaign. Unfortunately for him, the main thing he is finishing is making himself look like a traitor. While taking an interest in the affirmation hearing for future Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch, Graham attempted to hit Trump with an abominable danger. It didn't take cake for this to cause issues down the road for him. Now, about what's going on in the country with President Trump. Whether you like him or you do not, he is the president, but you have said several times that he is not above the law as president. Is that correct? Graham asked of Gorsuch. "Yes, Senator," Gorsuch replied. "You told Senator Leahy if there is a law passed that a Muslim could not serve in the military, you believe based on current law that would be an illegal act," Graham continued. "Yes, Senator, I see that having all sorts of constitutional problems under current law," the judge responded. That's when things got nasty. "So if we have laws on the book that prevent waterboarding, do you agree with me that the Detainee Treatment Act prevents waterboarding?" Graham asked. "Yes, Senator, that's my recollection of it," Gorsuch said. Then came the threat. In case President Trump is watching, which he may very well be, one, you did a good job picking Judge Gorsuch, the senator said. Number 2, here is the bad part: if you start waterboarding people, you may get impeached. Is that a fair summary? Gorsuch, however, was not having any of it. Senator, the impeachment power belongs to this body, he fired back. Undeterred, Graham tried to force Gorsuch to agree to impeach Trump. Okay, that's even better. Would it be subject to prosecution? He asked. Senator, I'm not going to speculate, Gorsuch wisely answered. What do you think of this? Share your opinion.